And we are live. What's going on? It's Chris and Emily from LifterLMS, and you know what day it is. It's Feature Friday, now on Tuesday. Today, we're going to go into a feature of LifterLMS that you may not know about. It's called the LifterLMS Graphics Pack. The LifterLMS Graphics Pack is included in the Universe Bundle and the Infinity Bundle. And what it is it's a zip file full of folders with a collection of graphic design assets that you can use on your LMS website, primarily for certificate backgrounds and achievement badges. And there are literally hundreds of these things in the graphics pack. Sometimes people get a little confused and think it's a plugin because it's a zip file and they try to upload it, but you can't. It's designed to be downloaded from your account. You unzip it. You look for what you need. We're going to take you on a tour of the LifterLMS graphics pack, and Emily's going to take us to town on that and show you how to leverage all these wonderful graphic design assets we've created to help you gamify your LMS website. Over to you, Emily.
Yeah, thanks so much, Chris. So when we are in our WordPress website building things out, you might find that you're struggling to get graphic assets, and that's the purpose of the graphics pack. In LifterLMS.com/my account, if you're a Universe subscriber, Universe Bundle, or Infinity Bundle subscriber, you'll have the graphics pack available to you. You can see a little bit of the preview of the icons available in our documentation, and on your downloads page on LifterLMS account, it's called LifterLMS Power Pack. But this is what it is. It's the graphics pack. And so you can see we have certificate backgrounds, we have thumbs up, thumbs down. That would be like you passed a quiz or you failed a quiz or something like that. And then we have these newer ones that are illustrated. I can share the graphics pack that I have downloaded. If I present, share, system settings, allow, and then let's see, can I get my Finder? I want to share this window. So within my downloads folder, I have this is the graphics pack opened up. You can see we have with so much to dig through. We have birthday icons, and so we have certificate set A, and so these are vertical certificates, horizontal certificates, certificates in every format that you could possibly want. Within the backend of LifterLMS, you can choose what format your certificates are going to be in, and there's like a bunch of these pre-made certificates that are all available. And then we also did some legacy certificates. This has been included in LifterLMS for so many years, but when you go to add a new certificate in WordPress, you might notice like there aren't a lot of background options. Maybe you need to go to Canva or online and find a image certificate, but it might not be the right size you want. And so the graphics pack has all of these curated certificate backgrounds, all of these curated achievement badges, all in the format that they need to be. So wherever we are within WordPress, we can insert these documents from our folder. So if I jump back over to WordPress, I can show you how to do that. So within the backend of WordPress, all of our assets for certificate background, for achievement badges, they'll be stored in the media library. So let's imagine I dig through my folder a little bit and I decide I want to add some of the emojis. I'll just drag and drop these into the WordPress media bin. So let's add an emoji, let's add a birthday icon. And a lot of these birthday icons are great for celebration, which is perfectly on theme for a course website. Let's add a couple of certificate backgrounds because we're celebrating the achievements of our users. So now we have these backgroundless assets imported into WordPress, and we can use them within anywhere on our website we want to. These are fully licensed for you to use, but let's try out engagements certificates and build a certificate with one of our new backgrounds. So if I go to add new certificate, we can see this is the default LifterLMS certificate, but we can set our background image, and because we have the assets pack and we have selected This is a fancy certificate background. These are perfectly suited to work with Lifter out of the box. So you completed something like this. You completed, presented to user display name, and maybe I would reformat the column a little bit so that maybe this inner column is like 10%. Publish that. View certificate template. And it just takes the time of building a customized website with assets that align perfectly with your LMS, from like digging around on the internet for like 30 minutes and then editing your photos and then editing the certificate background you found. You can just import right from the LifterLMS Graphics pack, and it takes like 5 minutes or less. And so we can also introduce gamification settings when it comes to achievements. And that was a great use for these little happy faces and birthday cakes and stuff like that. Is within the achievements which show up on the LifterLMS student dashboard. I think this feature is underused on a lot of LifterLMS websites. There's not really a harm in setting up achievements. It creates a gamification style where users can see the achievements on their dashboard, but then they also get little pop-ups throughout the course to let them know that they're making progress and that they've earned an achievement of some kind. And you know, to course creators or site owners, it might feel a little bit arbitrary, but to those going through the user experience, it's surprising the dopamine hits that people get from earning these things. And they're super easy to set up. So we would just add an achievement, and let's say you enrolled in the course. Saving strategy. That's my course. So we're going to say, you're in, you did it. And then our achievement image over here on the right hand side, once again, instead of having to like dig around on the internet for a long time, you have a bunch of great stock options that will create a feel specific to your LMS. You're in a saving strategy. So let's publish that achievement, and let's add an engagement to trigger that achievement to go off. So when a student enrolls in a course, and it's the saving strategy course. Not that one, this original one. And then we're going to award the you're in the course saving strategy. Publish that. Enroll saving strategy. Let's give it a title so I can find that later. So now the engagement is created, the achievement is there, the graphic was easy to source, and if a user were to come to courses and they find saving strategy, let me make sure I'm not currently enrolled so I can trigger this achievement for myself. Arthur Wells. No, I'm not currently enrolled. Let me reactivate my enrollment. See if that does it. I earned an achievement, you did it. A saving strategy, and this would likely happen when a user completes a purchase, or maybe they purchase a recurring membership and they're enrolling for free into your course. Regardless, that little pop-up will appear the second they enroll in the course, and then they can also view that again over on their dashboard under My Achievements. And these graphics, there's so many graphics in that folder. We really only reviewed a few of them, certificate backgrounds and achievements, but you can dig around and find all the different award badges and people running and robots and things that are like in that graphics pack folder. And it just takes the time of building your website and the time of sourcing graphics from like a whole aspect of your project down to something that can be completed with this one downloads folder. What do you think, Chris?
That's awesome. Thank you for the great demo, Emily. And for your curveball today, there is a folder in the graphics pack for notification icons. So when you enrolled in the saving strategy course, you got a thumbs up enrollment success. Mm-hmm. Can you show us where the notification icons are, like where we would edit that inside of LifterLMS?
Yeah, so if I open my screen back up here, we were talking about creating achievements, which are like these one-off notifications that trigger based on a specific event. They'll only happen for each user one time. But LifterLMS settings, and then I think we're dealing with these little notifications here. There's the enrollment notification, and that's the basic one that we saw pop up. So some of these notifications are emails and some of them are basic. A basic is just like a pop-up. So if I click on basic, we can see here enrollment success, congratulations, you're enrolled. And this is the thumbs up icon that we see over here, and the LifterLMS Graphics pack gives you all the variations of brand colors, so you can put your own custom thumbs up in there. And again, you can upload your own imagery that you made or exported from other places. But if you're building a site from scratch, or you're just building a site at all, having these licensed files is going to be super, super useful. So I could like X this out. I could upload an item from the media bin. In the background, I'm going to go into my little folder and I'm going to find an emoji for, oh, we already have the halo. Let's just put the halo on there. Course enrollment success, save changes. And this is something that we'll see whenever we enroll in any course. Notifications are a little more global than the achievements are. Achievements are one time, one event per user. But if I drop myself into this course, Arthur Wells, enroll, jump to the front end of my website. I have that little halo icon from the graphics pack imported there, so my site has a more personalization and character.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the great demo, Emily. That's how to use the LifterLMS Graphics pack. If you are a Universe bundle or Infinity bundles have one of those levels of plans, you can download it from your account dashboard on LifterLMS.com. Check those out. And even if your courses are serious or not serious, or anywhere in that spectrum, you can add certificates and achievement badges and either make them fun, make them serious. It is a powerful way to just make your learning platform more fun and engaging. That's it for this Feature Friday. Smash the like button, tell your friends, drop a comment down below and let us know what video you'd like for us to make for you next, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.